All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gilbert Burns.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Oh, you knew they were running this one back. Many of you, of course, remember the epic encounter between Khamzat Chimaev and Gilbert Burns at UFC 273. That was April of 2022. That fight likely to go into the Hall of Fame. We'll see what the encore produces here.
Yeah, it was a fantastic fight the first time, but I think it was because people did not expect Gilbert Burns to be able to compete with Chimaev. Now that we know he can, you expect a much more competitive fight. I always love these matchups to see who made more improvement in the time away when these guys get into the rematch. Nice high guard, shows great defense there.
So more output, at least in the early going. All right, so there it is, and the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of your partners and they give you a feel, but there's nothing like being in there with the guy. This guy's a high-level wrestler, and he showed that with that beautiful takedown.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Oh, nice elbow.
Burns gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh, and he lands another counter strike here. He has landed several in this round. And if you are a counter-striking stylist, you can do worse than watching this guy compete. Beautiful job defensively, head movement, foot movement, and ultimately finding a home for these counter shots repeatedly in this round. They continue to exchange. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive, and it all starts behind that beautiful jab. Oh, man, he's hurt. Oh, there we go.
Burns gets back up here. Burns counters. Who's next? All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
You're gonna come back and you're gonna win.
All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying to set up that counterattack. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Burns. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Beautiful strike.
Massive flying knee.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Just misses there with the left. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the gun.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Punch to the body is blocked.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position.
Another good shot to the head.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and
he's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, just opening up on him now. Big right hand. Oh, look at that.
Under a minute now to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you go.
He lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Round three next.
All right, calm down, calm down. You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right, that was nothing.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of...
Oh!
I need you to finish this fight now.
Durinho gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Chimaev's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage. Oh! Oh! Huge right hand! Gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, my goodness. Boom. Big jab. And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Chimaev goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place. Oh, another one.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed. That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev! One and done!
I mean, wow.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And I thought he fought really well tonight, didn't force the issue, and when he saw an opportunity to close the show he did.
You cannot be hurt in front of Khamzat Chimaev.